Hey, I'm Heath Mulligan with the Techology Show. I'm here with Michael Smalley, who's been with us here at the gathering, spoke in the service this morning, and did a seminar this afternoon. Marriage counselor extraordinaire, lots of resources. The main question I wanted to ask you is, I think a lot of young ministers go into marriage and we're just clueless. We're clueless. Marriage is hard, ministry is hard. What can our Wesleyan schools do to better equip, better inform, and better prepare men and women for the tensions they're going to face in life and ministry?
Well, and I think the reality is the vast majority of ministers get married.
Yeah.
And so I think in school, what seminaries and undergraduate schools need to start understanding is, look, something like 93% of our population will get married at least once. So we want that to stay once, right? And so I've seen the schools that are successful are the schools that have programs that are like Marriage 101,
Yes.
where you really start doing the premarital education before they even start dating. And especially if they're dating or engaged at school, that they take kids to a minimum of 8 hours of training on conflict resolution, communication, because once they have that, it'll be there so that when they do get in trouble, they'll have some foundation to fall on. So prevention is really the key.
Right. Now, it's widely known the divorce rate in America is 50%. And a lot of ministers now come from divorced families, and that's all they know. How, as churches, how do we help our people overcome that, realize they can move past that, they can be renewed, and regain God's love, but also regain relationship again?
Well, here's the biggest mistake that someone who's divorced makes, or a child who's a product of divorce. The biggest mistake they make is they never take the time to identify their part in the problem. And so what they think is, well, I'm miserable, and this person is making me miserable, which is a total lie. And so I just got to get away from them. And what they fail to understand is they were a part of it. I mean, they probably weren't behaving, sure, but neither were you. And so what happens is, if divorce was such a great solution, then second marriages would be successful. But they're near 75% divorce. And so the problem is not with the person you're with, it's with you. And so the more that we pound that message in that you have to be the kind of spouse that you want your spouse to be, the better we'll be off.
Those are some very encouraging words and challenging words. Listen, we appreciate you being here. We appreciate the work that you're doing, man. You and your father, man, just some great materials, great stuff, and just God bless you as you travel and do great things for him.
Hey, I appreciate it.